Well, Black Friday specials have started already, but the best deals are expected tomorrow. Many customers have been duped in the past by what seems to be a good deal, but in reality, not really. To help us understand what's a good deal, what's not, how not to waste your money, I'm joined by Mushfiqah Botha from the National Debt Advisors. We're also talking about Black Friday trends and predictions for this year, and for that we're joined by Linda Reid, who is a Chief Commercial Officer at Lightstone Explore. So Linda, let's start with you, because you, of course, have looked at the data over the past couple of years. It's COVID-19, it's a different year altogether. Are we expected to see a big drop in sales this year for Black Friday?
I actually would say we're probably not going to see a drop in sales. We've been monitoring the activity on the roads and at the shopping centres since the start of lockdown. And whilst there was originally a very major drop in activity at the shopping centres, the volumes of activity have actually returned pretty much to normal now. So there may be a drop in activity at the shops purely because people are struggling because of the COVID-related layoffs and employment issues. But other than that, attendance at shops is almost back to where it was pre-COVID.
That's quite surprising, isn't it? Mushfiqah, let's bring you into the conversation, because it seems that, of course, we know millions of people have had to take pay cuts because companies are not doing well. This is a time where we can't really afford to waste money, but I guess some shopping to make you feel better is going to happen this Black Friday. What's your advice to people to avoid that?
Well, especially for people who are looking for Black Friday deals, I'm going to say that the best Black Friday deal is obviously a deal that fits into your budget and doesn't leave you over indebted. We have had, through COVID and the subsequent lockdowns, we have had income interruptions, we have had loss of complete incomes, and we have to take into account that we are still looking at quite an uncertain future. So I would suggest that consumers who are sort of on the brink of over indebtedness or who are struggling at the moment, to really look at, did I need this product before a Black Friday sale came around? And as much as I'm one, to support the economy and to support our retailers, I have to make sure that it's not done at the expense of the finances of the South African consumer, which are really, really not doing well right now.
Yeah. So, Linda, given that things are a bit tight this year, are we expecting to see different sales compared to the previous years? Or are we still going to see a ridiculous amount of TVs and fridges and microwaves being bought?
That's not something that our data can specifically identify, but on a personal level, I would expect to see that. And I think that where people may not be splurging, they may be using Black Friday to secure the deal that they needed to buy in any case. So I think that we will see activity at the malls that is an uplift compared to normal activity. Last year, Black Friday coincided with the end of month. And of course, we usually get an uplift in retail activity at the end of a month. But we saw about 35% increase in activity over that period than usual, than a normal Friday. And I would expect that we would see roughly the same. It also coincides with an end of the month period this year. I don't see any reason why it would be any different.
Yeah. So, Mushfiqah, back to you, and of course we'll see people going for those big buys, and you say that you must buy within your budget, but that's not the case. When you talk about budgeting for people, there's also this credit card that people have, money they basically don't have, that they will use to buy goods. Is there a warning or any advice you can give to people not to spend in this regard as well? Because there's a different sort of mindset when it comes to a credit card.
Absolutely. People, once Black Friday comes around, online shopping, whether it's online shopping or whether it's at the physical store, it's so easy just to whip out the credit card and say, okay, fine, I'll pay it off. But you have to make sure and make use of your bank's credit card and personal loan calculator if you are not paying cash or with your debit card. It's very important, I would say, make the effort to find out exactly what the interest rate is on your credit card, and especially for those who have taken out personal loans for big ticket items, because that does happen for Black Friday. Big ticket items are letting people let go of the inhibitions going to take out personal loans. And 5,000 Rand, a 5,000 Rand item over 36 months at an interest of 24.5% on a personal loan could well see you end up paying, over 10,000 Rand. And that then really is not a good deal. So you actually have to weigh up what you are going to be paying on your credit card and on a personal loan, and then really see if there is a saving and if that is a good deal. At eNCA, we often, after Black Friday, our research shows year on year, we often find consumers needing debt review, debt relief options after splurging on items that they didn't need at prices that weren't that great to start out with. So thank you for bringing up that point of the credit cards. It really is something that consumers must look into. What will be my final payment on this sale item?
Yeah, because you're actually not saving. You're paying more than what this fridge or freezer or whatever would have been in the long run. We're going to have to leave it right there. Thank you both so much for that. Mushfiqah Bhutta from the National Debt Advisors and Linda Reed, Chief Commercial Officer at Lightstone Explore.